find yourself with mixed standards for yourself and for others. And I've been working on this for years because I feel like if I give to myself what I would want to give to others, that's a gift that I give to me, because I've always tended to be kinder to others than I am to myself, because I'm always judging myself for this, judging myself for that. And I was thinking about this in relation to beauty the other day, in relation to how I present myself. And I will absolutely go to the grave talking about that I can see the beauty in everyone, all shapes and sizes, all different walks of life. I can see their beauty because I can see their soul and their pure hearts and that kind of stuff. And yet I am still in the situation whereby I catch myself looking in the mirror, needing to see physical beauty that I sometimes can see and sometimes can't. And it's funny, because the game that I play with myself, because I'll go, oh, you're so hot, Chris Valet, you're just so gorgeous, and I don't mean it. I'm looking at myself going, oh, this is wrong, that's wrong, whatever. And it's a constant challenge to try and become the mirror of what I see in others for me. And I would love to be able to say that I got to the bit where I don't care and that I think I'm beautiful no matter what. And there are times when I think that. There are times when I go, oh, okay, I can see my own beauty, I can see my own worth and all that sort of stuff. And definitely I can see it in relation to emotional intelligence, integrity, my heart, all of that sort of stuff. But when it comes to the physical stuff, I still have blocks. And obviously someone like me, I start going, okay, what happened for me in childhood and that sort of stuff. And I've done a lot of work healing a lot of childhood traumas and stuff. And it's probably only the tiniest of flecks now that are left of the issues relating to that. And I think at this point it's more around society and who you hang out with, who you spend time with, and who, the kind of information that you receive via the internet and the sources and the things you're exposed to seeps in. It seeps in. I'm telling you, from me, who I would love to say that kind of stuff doesn't bother me, it absolutely does. And I find it fascinating at the same time as frustrating, because it's like I get to grow in this area. That's really cool. And I have been growing in this area for a very long time. And a lot of times beauty is related to health. And so health is important. But a lot of times it's not. And you're wanting someone to see the worth in you that you don't see in yourself. And that ain't going to happen. It has to come from within first. And I actually wrote this to someone on the internet the other day. They were saying, oh, we need more rituals for this, that, and the other. And I thought, no, we don't. We don't need more rituals. What we need is to love ourselves and to go inside ourselves and to work out why we think a certain way, why we feel a certain way, and why this is happening to you, happening for you. And then you can actually get to the bit where you go, all right, well, this is why this is. And then once you release it, it goes, and that's when you grow and become different. And it's all an inside job. You can have all these things to assist you, and you can read all the books and you can do all the rituals and stuff, but it's going to come back to you in the first place, and everything's intention. So I remember I used to have these long drawn out processes of, having to smudge this and then get a feather for this and then, put the crystals out at, on the full moon and all that kind of stuff. And it made me feel better. So it was fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But you don't need to do any of that. It's all what you believe on the inside, intention. Your reality is what you want it to be, is what you project. And so, I have made it my life goal to project more and more and more love for myself. And I guess I have to just see the mirror as the actual mirror, as the mirror of me and my progress of learning to completely love myself. And I'm getting there.